Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the farm, ladies and gentlemen. I bring to you the exciting conclusion to the ultimate miner run in another farm roguelike. So we're going to hop right into the farm and see what's cracking. Like I said, this is the final week. Put a nice little sunset, a nice little bow. We will sail this ship on the 8-week miner run. So let's hop right on it. And while we're hopping in here, folks, if you are enjoying the content on the channel, if you're enjoying the channel, if there's an aspect of this that you are enjoying, please consider becoming a subscriber. Help out a brand new channel like mine. I just took this YouTube plunge at the end of November 2023. I've learned a lot, and I've built a pretty awesome community. I've met some awesome people, and if you want to be a part of that community, well, please join. I would love to have you. So let's rock and roll. Let's kind of get up to speed. Let's see where we're at, and then let's just keep crushing. It's not about if we can win. I mean, we've already got it locked in here, folks. And that's what selling $1 million stack of gold in the last episode will do for you. But now it becomes a question of how much cash money can we actually make as we land this plane. So that is the new goal, right? The goal was originally winning, but the new goal is let's go nuclear. So as you can see, we have a bunch of mines, and they are spewing out all kinds of ore and coal and gemstones and stone. We have these little totems in here which give us more yield per node mined, right? So it really does work in our favor. So we'll keep adding these totems. We will continue to obviously get our precious resources here like diamond bars and gold bars. Let's keep polishing our gemstones. Let's keep fashioning some jewelry. Let's keep baking some bread and making some meat sandwiches. Let's keep our nice little cow friends afloat here. Let's keep making planks. Let's keep making flour. Let's just keep crushing. So that's what we're going to do here today, folks. And it all starts off with a little bit of crop harvesting. So you do that with P. Just press the P key. It will harvest all of your crops for you. And then press the I key to harvest all of your furnaces and other buildings. And then press the O key to scoop it all up. Got a nice yield there. I mean, we're sitting on another 1,300 gold bars. If you saw the previous episode, of course. We made a very big sale, folks. Like I alluded to earlier, $1 million in one single sale. It's the largest sale I've ever made in this game, for sure. And, yeah, it's a testament to the strength of the miner, frankly. And, yeah, we have some help. We definitely have some help. We got some good upgrades here, including Wealth of Wealth, which is increasing our ore and bar value by 100%. Very, very useful one to get for us here. And that just makes, it just makes our run that much stronger. So we're enjoying that. We're enjoying the fruits of our struggles. If you want to check, I mean, maybe this is the first video you are seeing in the playthrough series here, folks. If that is the case, and you like a little adversity, right? You can certainly check back to the beginning, the first few episodes in the playthrough series. Man, the going was rough, right? It was an uphill battle. But we finally kind of crested that mountain, if you will, and now we are in a very rich and opportunistic place. And that's kind of what we're enjoying here. A lot of work kind of went into getting us to this point, and why not enjoy the fruits of your labor? That is my philosophy. So let's just keep polishing up these gemstones here. Why not? It is all gravy. The goal is to make cash, and we're looking at some cash. Let's cut down some trees. Gotta stay on that, obviously. And I do realize, so in the last episode, we had the Smith buff in effect on, I believe, day 3 it was. I realized that I completely mis-executed that. As in, I put, ore in the furnace on day 3, so the Smith day. And I didn't realize it was what I was putting in the furnace the day before that was actually doubled. So that one's on me. I hadn't really seen the Smith upgrade before. The game didn't really specify the mechanics. I should have probably consulted somebody, but it's hard to do that when you're, playing the game, right? So, thank you, fine commenters, for clearing up my confusion about that. I really do appreciate it, but yeah, we kind of missed an opportunity. I'm not gonna lie, that happened in the last episode. Missed an opportunity to really kind of, double our gold, right? So it certainly happens, but what can you do? You can live and you can learn, and that's exactly what we did here. So I think we can probably get down one more batch of trees here. So why don't we go ahead and do that? One of the better transformations that we could have made was transforming to the meat sandwich here, which is, of course, on the front page of our inventory. Meat sandwich gives what? Triple, quadruple the energy that the kale sandwich did. And frankly, our kale reserves were running a bit low, so it was a good transformation. And unfortunately, some digital pigs were harmed in the process. Rest in peace, fine digital pig friends. I'm sad to have done what I had to do, but sometimes life on the farm requires tough choices. So we made some tough choices as well. But no actual pigs were harmed in the filming of this fine playthrough series. So let's take to the mines here, folks. Let's start the arduous mining process. And what we do here is we spam the O key to collect, and we just target each and every node. Definitely helps speed things up. The smaller nodes just take one little hit from our pickaxe. The bigger nodes take a few more, so we're just holding down the button on the bigger nodes, but I like to target the smaller ones first. It kind of makes you feel like you're making some good progress, right? So yeah, this is the exciting conclusion to the miner playthrough. And when I embarked on this playthrough, I mean, first off, it was an idea that came from, some fine commenters in this community. If you want to join the community and, maybe make some fine recommendations for future playthroughs, future games, whatever. I'm very responsive with the community overall. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your opinions. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you, think I should do for either a future run or a future game to feature, right? I want to hear from you. That is the type of content creator that I am. So if you want a little interaction with the creator, join the community. It's one of the many perks that you get. You also get daily uploads, not necessarily of, the same game every day. I can't really commit to something like that, but what I can certainly do is upload some content daily for sure. So if daily uploads and community engagements and, the type of commentary and vibe and style that I bring, if all of those appeal to you, if all of those things appeal to you, consider becoming a subscriber. We'd love to have you. We'll love to have you. I'm new here. I'm new in this space. So let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if you're enjoying the content, right? Let me know where the areas of opportunity are for either production quality increase or whatever you think. I'm open to feedback, be it positive, negative, or if you just want to say thanks or whatever. Just drop a comment on the video that you're watching, and I'm there. I read them all, and I try to respond to as many as I possibly can that warrant a response. So, once again, I do want to thank you. If you are viewing here at the ripe 8-minute mark, I do want to thank you. So, thank you so much. That is the main thing that matters to me, is that I'm bringing content that people enjoy. So, if you're still here after 8 minutes, there's something that has gripped you, and I appreciate that, so thank you. So let's keep on in this fashion here. Let's just keep mining. Looks like we have everything all mined up. Nice open field here. And what we can do now, folks, is we can take and build some of these, prosperity totems. Yep. So we want to just continue to add these all over, wherever they will be accepted. We are rocking a good amount of max energy, and you can thank our little totem setup here. So these are strength totems. These will give us max energy. They are surrounding, a king totem, which will double the effectiveness. So each of these bad boys gives us plus 10 energy. Our total energy is 750. So interacting with some of the community here, and one individual was saying that they did a run where they have like, I forget the number. It was something crazy, like 2,000 max energy or something, maybe even more, 2,500. And what they're doing is they are crafting, I believe it's the heart cake. Let me take a peek. The rose cake here. And it gives you +5 max energy. So they are just spamming that, and they are just continuously creating that cake and getting just a max amount of energy. Pretty amazing stuff. I definitely didn't think of a run like that, but that is a great idea for a run. You know, how much max energy can you possibly get? Maybe in 8 weeks, maybe that's a good challenge idea or something if we want to do challenge runs of this game. Not quite sure what the future holds necessarily for this game. Seems like a lot of people in the community do enjoy it though. So please let me know in the comments field if you enjoyed this run and you enjoy this game. Because it will, you know, kind of influence if we continue to feature it or not. Obviously, this is the end of the Ultimate Miner run. And I just want to be providing content that, you know, we as a collective enjoy. And you are part of that collective. So let me know your feedback. Let me know your thoughts. Really do appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get our gold in our furnaces here. There was kind of a period of time when coal was kind of sparse. We're out of that period for sure. We're in more of an imperial age for coal. However, the gold is actually kind of what's lacking here, and that's okay. We can always transition to iron that we have a nice mighty stack of. And could I like continue to expand and just add more and more and more and more furnaces? Absolutely. Certainly could. That thought crossed my mind actually. But what you do run into when you just maximize furnaces is you maximize your need for coal as well. So you have to be careful. It's a fine balance, right? And I kind of realized that it's a fine balance, I want to say during week 2 or week 3, that you are going to be toggling the need for certain resources, right? Once you get healthy on one, then you need the other, and so on and so forth. Coal is obviously the main factor of all of it. Without coal, you cannot run this operation that we are running here. So we're all planted up here. We are all furnace up. We're going to just cast a few fishing poles in the old water here. 16 fishing poles to be exact. This is actually a way for us to get wood due to our upgrades. So we have some upgrades that give us wood. Funny enough. Alright, so looking good there. Now let's check some pricing. Diamond bar selling high end. Well, we definitely make that sale now. So that's another 30k. Gold bar selling high end as well. We have another stack of about 1,400. Let's make that sale. That's 300,000. Iron bar not selling great, so we'll just hold on to it. No need to do something rash. And then the necklaces aren't selling well, and we don't have any gold to fashion more anyways. So let's go ahead and just sell some of the stuff. And being that it's the last week, I do definitely want to take a look at certain power stacks of things, like these alchemy products, right? I mean, if they're selling good, why not sell them? Fossil, we can sell it. Rat fur, hold on to it. Magic essence, sell that. Let's sell the bee. Let's sell the tentacle. Bat wing, can hold on to that. Bug, rat tail, absolutely. And the butterfly, we can hold on to that as well. Let's maximize it. Let's get to like 3.5 million, right? Another thing that I'm low-key looking forward to is selling this mighty stack of stone. I'm going to sell it when it's high-end, being at 15 per sale. But this is a stack of 16,000 stone here, folks. It's been building all playthrough long. Lovely stuff. So let's check the black market here real quick. Apprentice and cowman. I mean, the shop, I suppose we can just purchase up some coal here. Not a big deal. Not really a fan of just rolling that either. We don't really need to. Let's craft some milk soup. We actually get paid to eat our milk soup here, which is excellent. And I think we're looking at a pretty good end of the road there. So let's go ahead and end our turn. Don't really need to seed anything. I think we'll get like one more harvest, and then we will just decommission our farm. We will eventually decommission a lot of these operations over here, just given it's the last week. But yeah, let's go ahead and end our turn there. We do have upgrade day tomorrow, so let's see what we get. Maybe we get the one upgrade we've been searching all playthrough long for. And that is the one, of course, that refunds you coal when you pull something out of the furnace. We'll see. Let's see what tomorrow brings. And day 2 of Dawn's here, and we do have our upgrade. We have Spooky Water, 50% alchemy item when you're fishing, sunflower value up, and honey expert. I guess we'll take Spooky Water. Not good stuff there. You don't love to see that, but what can you do? Well, you can harvest your kale and be happy about it is what you can do. Let's get this hail of gold and iron. Lots of gold bars there for sure. Let's collect all of that. Let's go ahead and get our fields fixed up here. It's gonna reach the point where it's nothing that we really need to do anymore. Like I kind of mentioned already, we're gonna decommission the fields, but I suppose we can get one more run out of them. Let's go ahead and get the animals fed. Of course, the cows are the key to the milk soup. Which I know of putting milk in soup, right? Like a creamy tomato soup, right? I never really thought of having milk as the feature of the soup, though. As in milk soup. So if anybody has any opinions on milk soup, please do let me know. I've never heard of such a thing. Alright, let's go. Let's get the cow fed here. Some of the same things persist, without question. Alright, let's check. Okay, gold sapphire necklace selling really, really well. So maybe we can make use of that. Of course, the thing with the necklaces is it takes 2 gold bars to make one, right? And it also costs a gemstone as well. So if gold is selling high, it's better for us to just sell the gold bar outright. Same with the diamond. If gold is not selling high, then it gives us some flexibility in making some cash money. So that is the utility of the necklaces here. And of course, we have some nice stacks, but really it does not pay to make necklaces unless gold isn't selling well for an extended period of time. So that is the logic behind that. And it's, you know, it's treated us well, just selling the bars outright. Now, if we did not have Wealth of Wealth, making necklaces would absolutely be the way to go. But we got lucky here, folks. We got the exact upgrade that we needed. So let's chop down some trees. Find some diamonds in the trees as well. Alright, looking good. Can probably get... I don't know how long it takes for these to grow. Probably 5 days, to be honest, so... maybe we'll get one more harvest. If not, all good. Not worried about it. But let's get it watered up. Alright, looking good there. Let's get some mining done here. think I can probably toggle a lot of these mines to gold in the next coming days. We actually ran out of gold last turn, right? Which is something that doesn't always happen. So I think we can change up some of these mines to gold. Get it off stone and coal. Although then, of course, when you do that, then you run out of coal, right? So that was the balance that has kind of been here all game long. And it's the balance that we will continue to kind of deal with. Now, if we were up against the wall and, you know, a very large rent check was looming and we just didn't have the cash, it would obviously be a lot more of a bigger factor. But as it currently sits, you know, we're just kind of coasting with the goal of just capitalizing. I want to make as much money as I've ever made in this game, in this playthrough right here. And, you know, you're looking at it. 2.34. But let's get it to 4. Let's get it to 4 million. Let's see if that's even possible. I don't know if it's possible with this current run. We'll see. Obviously, there is a monumental event that happens in the final week of every playthrough, and that is the process of going through your backpack and selling literally everything. Except for your tools, which you cannot sell, but everything else can be sold. Your wood, your stone, your meat sandwiches, sell it all. So looking forward to that day, of course. Like I said, I want to sell my power stack of 17,000 stone. So let's go ahead and let's toggle some of this to gold. In fact, let's toggle a lot of these to gold. Alright, that feels about good. Still have 3,000 units of coal. So let's get some more coal just to kind of chip in. It's not going to do much, but it'll at least do something. Alright, looking good. Let's check the black market actually while we're in the shop. Sticky shovel, apprentice. I'm good. Alright, now let's populate our furnaces. So let's get just a little bit of coal here. That's why we have the wood. Let's go with the old diamonds next, which are in here somewhere. Yep, here they are. Let's go with the gold. 500 units of gold. I'd like just a bit more. Let's get it all in the furnace here. It's going to occupy about 1/3 of our furnaces here. Maybe a little less. And then the rest can be supplemented with iron. Then I'll be real curious to see where our coal is. Like, how's it looking? Alright, let's just make sure we got it all here. Sometimes you can miss a few. Alright, looks good there. Alright, let's check some pricing on a few things. Tree seeds are selling high. In fact, they always sell high. They always sell for 15. So we're good there. Coal, obviously we're not going to sell that. Bees will sell them. Copper, iron. There's a lot to be desired. How about fish? Carp. Yep, we'll make that sell. Let's get a few of these totems as well. Prosperity totems. bang with the hammer, of course. So as far as the future of this game goes, right? This has been an enjoyable game. Thank you so much to the commenter that recommended me this game. You know who you are? This individual was just like, hey, you should check out this game. I've been having a lot of fun with it. So it's back when I was pretty much strictly doing tarot cards. So I looked into it, thought it was a great fit for the channel. It is, and you know, I've had a great time with it. This game's great. There's many different ways to play it. That's what I like about it. And they do have another Farm Roguelike Rebirth. So that's on Steam. You should look that up if you are unfamiliar with what that is. Now, there's no release date for it yet. It's not in early access or anything. It's just simply they're kind of holding space for now. But it's a game that's really, in a lot of ways, appears to be in the spirit of this exact game here. Just with some revamped graphics. I would guess new features, you know, new animals, products, etc., etc. Probably exactly what a game like this needs, right? Maybe a little bit of revamping, right? So it kind of appears to be like that, which is pretty exciting. I'll be keeping my eye on that one. And given how much the channel likes, you know, this game, we'll obviously be launching that as soon as that one drops. So stay tuned to the channel for that. But like I said, there's no immediate release date, that is. Alright, so what are we doing here? We're crafting some milk soup. That's what we're doing. That is the missing elements. We're looking good. Got some energy left. Why don't we just fish this away? And then check some pricing. And then call it a day. And tomorrow we're going into a rainy day, which is, I mean, pretty low impact to us. Because we have unlimited energy, essentially. Carp, yep, we can sell some carp. Absolutely. Alright, what else are we looking at here? Gold sapphire necklace. Selling better than the gold bar. So let's go ahead and make 203. Gold necklaces, 203. One, two, three. There we go. Now let's craft the gold sapphire necklace. 203 units of them. And then we can sell that for some profit without question. Be nice to get, you know, one more day before the end of the playthrough where gold is selling high. But of course, we'll see. So let's sell it. And why am I saving one? That is so I can check the price, right? Diamond bar, selling high end again. Take advantage of that. All right, looking good, feeling good. Let's end our day there. Day 3 of dawns, and we get the nice rainy ambiance. So let's start with the little crop harvest. Let's start with our furnaces as well. And other buildings, of course. Let's collect all that stuff into a nice little whirlwind of dollar bills. Get the animals fed. Could really use a barn. What am I doing? They're just stuck out in the rain. I feel for you, cows. In fact, it's pretty much going to come to the point where we won't really even need to do the animals anymore either. But let's chop down all these trees here. And I believe this is going to be the final tree harvest as well. Gotta be careful with the axes always here, friends. You don't want to go and chop down your sawmill, right? That has certainly happened. All right, let's go ahead and get these trees. And like I said, I will not be reseeding the land. There's no reason to. We're going to be out of time before anything grows. Because on this day here, on payment day, the run ends. So that means you have to have everything sold and completed by this day here. And we're not going to have enough time to really grow anything else. And I don't believe I have any glass either. Do I? I don't. Okay, so milk soup is done, but that's alright. I think we have plenty. So let's go ahead and mine the fields. The stony fields. So I kind of touched on another farm roguelike, Rebirth, the Rebirth version, which looks compelling and awesome. Another game that I'd like to kind of give an update on is the aforementioned tarot cards, right? So that's the game that was actually the first game I started playing when I first started my YouTube journey. It's tarot cards. There's just something about that game that kind of made me feel like, you know, I think I could do this. I think I could create content on this game. So that's the game that kind of got me my start. Probably got, what, 45, 50 episodes on that game. So if you're interested in that game, you can certainly find some content on the channel. You know, certain people say that it fills kind of a certain kind of farming roguelike niche for them. And, you know, this game kind of helps supplement that. Because I think we all understand that tarot cards has some performance issues, right? I'm sure we've all seen runs where just late game it gets real laggy, it gets real slow. There's kind of calculation issues. There's all kinds of weird stuff that happens. So the game is in much need of an update. And that's exactly what the team has been doing, right? They've been working to update the game. They've been working to rewrite the code and change out the game engine. So from what I understand, they wrote it on like Godot engine. And I believe what they did is they've been working on rewriting the game on a brand new engine that is better. I don't know, it's a little too technical for me, like all that kind of stuff, but from what I understand, what they've been doing the past month and a half is updating the code to fix the late game lags, right? The late game lagginess, the weird performance issues, the 10-15 minutes it takes to resolve a turn, all that kind of stuff, right? It's what that game needs pretty badly. And they've heard the feedback, obviously, and they're working on it. And that update, folks, is imminent. The guy said, you know, pretty much any day now. So obviously, once Tarot Cards 1.3, so it's version 1.3, once Tarot Cards 1.3 drops, I will obviously be going back to some Tarot Cards. So if that's a game that fills one of your buckets for you, well, don't worry about that. It is coming back in full swing. Really looking forward to that update. I want to see what they add. I want to see how well this kind of new coding fixes some of the late game stuff that, you know, frankly has plagued runs. It really has. It has plagued runs. You know, we've had a lot of fun with TC, right? It's where I met a lot of the folks in this fine community. And you know, it'd be great to get kind of back to our roots, right? I have I mean, obviously kind of shelved that game for a while. Just been waiting for that update. It's a much needed update. So really looking forward to getting back on, you know, getting back on the tarot card grid, if you will, and seeing what new features 1.3 has to offer. So you can expect that for sure. Let's get that update. I'll do a nice little update video. We'll test some things out. We'll take a look at what's new. And we will continue to do fun runs in TC. So looking forward to it. Let me know in the comments if you are as well. And if you haven't heard of that game, I mean, like I said, you can check out some content on that game on this channel. There's plenty of runs. Just look for the playlist right here on the channel. There's plenty of runs. And again, you know, look for that to resume here shortly as soon as that update drops. So let's fish our energy away. Let's take a peek at some sell prices. Necklaces not doing well today. How about the fish? Let's sell this. In fact, if any of this alchemy stuff is selling decent, we're just going to sell it. I'm kind of sick of looking at it. Let's save the bone for the prosperity totem, of course. The rest of the stuff can go. Sturgeon, red mullets, sardine, yeah, that's selling great. Halibut, bullhead, carp. Apple with the plank bread, flour, diamond bar, gold bar, and iron bar. Not selling well at all. How about stone? Stone is selling high end here, folks. So let's make this sale. Curious to see what this is going to be. So almost 18,000 stone selling for 15 a pop. Obviously, it's a simple calculation, but we like to be shocked and surprised here. So let's check it out. $266,000 in a mighty, mighty power stack of stone. You love to see it. Love to see that. It gets us, you know, within earshot of that $3 million mark. That's what we're looking to do. I want to get to 3.5. Maybe 4. Sell the tree seeds. Don't need them. Not anymore. Alright, so furnaces are good. Let's build some more prosperity totems. Let's just throw them all over. Alright, that's looking good. Guess we can just fish the rest of this day away here. Alright, looking good. Don't have any glass for the cows. We don't need any more flour. We can polish up some gemstones here. Let's get some more sapphires. And some more planks for next turn. Tomorrow we have anti-forager, -1 resource. Should be okay. Let's check the black market here quick. Collector, power boost. We're good on that. Let's buy some coal. Roll for the coal. You bet. And let's end our turn there. All right. So as usual, let's start off with a little crop harvest. Get a diamond there, very nice. Let's let our furnaces fall into nice little neat stacks of gold and iron. A little bit of glass mixed in there, some diamonds. Let's collect it all. Not that I support any animal going hungry. Absolutely not. But keep in mind we do have digital cows here. And let's see, what do we have? We have 3 units of glass. With no real plans to get more, so let's go ahead and get our final 3 glasses of milk here. And let's sunset our cows. Let's wish them well. They have done good things for us. Thank you, cows. Just instrumental stuff. Helping us turn mere stone into diamond. So thank you, cows. We appreciate it. Salute to you. Now let's chop down some trees here. Definitely want to get these down. Whoops. Gotta be careful, as always. And oddly enough, you can't, you know, use the hammer on your already built buildings to repair them. A little strange, but apparently that's not a thing you can do in this game. But a cool thing is if you destroy your building, you get all of the resources back, which is kind of interesting. It allows you to, of course, just tear it down if you don't need it anymore. The only thing it costs you is the energy needed to build it, of course. Alright, trees, salute to you as well. You really came in and helped save this run. You helped keep our coal levels high, for sure. So salute to you, trees. Now let's start the mining process here. Get a little meat sandwich action going on. And let's see kind of how much gold we get this turn. Obviously we do have the -1 resource thing in effect here. But we also have these totems everywhere too, so should probably offset. We'll see. Alright, let's shift the screen over here a little bit and continue on in the usual fashion. Little meat sandwich action going on here, you bet. Really curious how much gold ore we end up getting here. So we'll want to take a look at that for sure. We get the last little bit of copper here. All right, looking good. How much gold did we get that turn? 716. So a little bit better than previously. I think we were in like the low 500s. So what do you do with 716 units of gold? Well, you throw them in the furnace. So let's go ahead and do that. Does pretty well. Gets a lot of the furnaces filled. So with the rest of it, let's go with the diamond. Of course. Let's get some wood in there as well. Should give us enough coal for the next few turns. And then, folks, the sun will be setting on the mining empire of... Help me complete that sentence. The mining empire of what? The mining empire of the sun? No, probably not. Sounds a little too bland. The mining empire of tentacle. There we go. That's what we'll call it. That's what we'll call it for now until you come up with something better. Which I'm sure you will. Let me know. Alright, so our furnaces are full. Let's go ahead and take our fishing pole to the old generous pond. Alright. So let's just take a look at some pricing here. Iron bar. Selling pretty good. Do we want to hold out for a higher price though? We have 2 days, essentially. Gold bar, definitely holding out on that. Same with the diamond bar, my goodness. Copper and iron also not selling very well. 476 for the gold emerald necklace. And how many emeralds do we have? 297. My goodness. All right. Well, let's go ahead and craft 297 gold necklaces, which is a crazy amount of gold necklaces to be crafting. But we have, you know, some 1,700 gold bars. Should give us a nice little sum. All right, 297. There we go. They need like a craft all button. That's what they need for sure. Curious to see how well this sells. All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and make the sale. 141k. Lovely stuff. Ruby necklace. Sell high, folks. That's what we want to do. Alright, so let's go ahead and build prosperity. Nope, never mind. Looks like I sold my bone. It's alright. Let's sell the planks then. Just, I mean, it's like a fire sale, right? Definitely going to be fire selling everything here. Flour, you're selling good. Kale seed, you bet, selling high. Wheat seed, we'll see you later. Alright, let's check the black market. Falling fruit, merchant. I think I'm good. I think we're good to end our day there. Except for we do have a ton of energy left. Because we crafted a whole bunch of stuff. So let's fish. Alright, now we got a whole bunch more stuff to sell. With all this activity on the water, you would think that this is the fishing run. I assure you it is not. This is the make as much money as you possibly can run, is what it is. Alright, let's end our turn there. It's a pretty sensible spot to end the turn. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, day 5 dawns here. Obviously tomorrow is kind of the big day. It's the point of no return. Let's go ahead and grab the contents of our furnace here. With nothing too much else to do here, why don't we do this to make a little extra income? Let's just go ham on these buildings. We can sell the raw resources, right? Sorry, cow friends. Much love. Rest in peace. Much love. I don't want to take down the field kitchen. Didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna leave the jewelry building. But why not? We're done with the sawmills. Pretty much done with these quarries too. Alright, looking good. I went a little crazy. Looks like we did have a meteor shower hit right here. Brings with it some diamonds and gold. I didn't even check that, but yeah. Looks like we got a bit lucky, right? Imagine if it lands right here. Or down here before I, took an axe to everything like a madman. Could have been worse, but nice. We have some bonus ore on the field. So let's go and collect our ore. Let's get it all. Let's get it all in the furnace for a big day. A big eve of the grand finale here. Got some good diamonds there. It's a good little it's a good way to wrap this one up, right? We are across the $3 million mark as well, which is great. I want to get I want to see if maybe we can get to 4. I mean, probably not at this rate, but maybe. It's possible. It's unlikely, but it could happen. Alright, let's get the rest of this here. Collect it all. 1 stone remains. Looking good. Alright, let's check our coal stock is at 3,200, which is just lovely. We have 84 diamonds. 84. It's a lot of diamonds. Certainly get those in the furnace first and foremost here. Okay, that is looking good. Now on to gold. 967 units of gold as well. It's going to be a good little final harvest. Alright, let's keep going with the gold. Looks like we can get it to fill up our furnaces. What a way to end... Basically, the last day we're going to be able to get any yield out of our furnaces. What a way to end it. Right there. Fitting. It makes sense. It is a shining characteristic of this farm, for sure. The Empire of Gold Bars and Diamonds and Fun. The Empire of Fun. We'll just call it that. The Empire of Money. Alright, looking good. Hide, sell it. Meat, sell it. Selling good. Spider, sell it. Anything that's selling high, we're just getting rid of it here on this turn. Butterfly, you bet. Let's fish the rest of our energy away. Could probably make the case that you want to sell the meat sandwich over using it to fish more income out of the sea. I mean, maybe. We do get a lot of stuff from fishing. But it's all kind of low-brow stuff. Sell the halibut. Let's sell the carp. Getting a good price on the sturgeon. Lovely. I guess let's check our gold bars. 148. Iron bar selling high-end. Very nice. Diamond bars, we're going to give it one more turn. Hope for the best. Copper, selling good enough. Let's go ahead and make the sale. That's 230,000. Iron, selling for 40. I'm going to roll the dice. Wait till next turn. The gold ruby necklace is selling very well. We have 216 rubies, so let's do it. 216 gold necklaces, and we will sell this and say sayonara. $216. Let's fashion it into the gold ruby necklace. All right, there we go. 217. Let's make the sale. Another 100K. That puts us over the $3.5 million mark, which is great. Gold sapphire necklace not selling terribly. What do we have? We have 103 sapphires. All right, well, let's do that. Let's make 103 more. Alright, gold sapphire necklace. See you later. We have 2 emeralds left. We obviously have some rough ones here. Let's sell the emerald. Rough emerald. Rough sapphire, rough ruby can sell very good. So let's go ahead and sell that. I think we can hold off on the rough sapphire. Rough emerald is hold off on as well. Stone selling great, so let's make that sale. Spider selling good enough. Bullhead selling good enough. Red mullet we can hold. Regular gold ore. I'm gonna roll the dice on it. B, let's sell it. Bone, let's sell it. Rat fur, sell it. Grass. That's a power stack of grass right there, right? Tentacle. Bread selling very low end. So is the plank. Let's make the sale on the radish. Hold off on the kale. Let's sell the spider web. Let's sell the milk. Got a good price on that. Bug, you bet. The wood. Yeah, we can sell the wood. Meat sandwich. Let's hold on to it. And let's end our turn right there, folks. Coming into the grand finale. Let's go. Day 6 dawns here, and the only key to press is I. So let's press it. Got a nice little stock of gold bars, and yeah, get out of here, rats. Let all my fields dry up, just so you couldn't harass me. But of course you eat the tree saplings, you weirdos. Alright. Let's go ahead and just mine for the final time. Of course, all this is just raw resource to sell. We can't do anything with the furnaces. We just can't do it. Workaholic 3, spend 100,000 energy. Wow. Sounds about right, though. Alright, let's keep mining away here. Alright, need one meat sandwich. and let's finish the job for the final time. Absolutely lovely. All right, looking good there. So our game literally ends tomorrow. I want to make as much money as possible. So what if we just pound down all of these furnaces? I know, very controversial stuff here, folks, but I have the penchant for disaster and destruction. So let's go. I mean, look at all this random stuff we actually get by doing this, right? So why not? It's only going to cost us a few meat sandwiches. Will probably make us another 100 grand, maybe. Let's destroy our lifeblood as we go into retirement, right? As we sunset this farm, and look at how quick the game gets now, huh? How about that? Why don't we just keep this rolling, huh? I want to make 4 mil. Or maybe 4.5. I think this is my ticket. Alright, lovely. Field kitchen. See ya. Jewelry building. See ya. Fences. See ya. Alright, now we are in a prime position to go ahead and just sell everything. So let's see, what did we get a good price on? Red mullet, got a good price on it. Wood, got a great price. Iron bar, selling well. Polished stone, selling okay. Rough ruby, doesn't matter. B, regular ruby, selling good. Fossil. Gold ore, selling poorly. Unfortunate. 55k. Tentacle. Bug. Halibut, sturgeon, spiderweb. Rough emerald, selling very good. It's a stack we've been holding on to for a while. Bullhead, bone. Rough sapphire, also selling good. Lovely. Regular sapphire. Emerald. Very nice. The precious gems kind of came through at the end there. Spider. Yep, you bet. Magic essence. Batwing. I'm going to hold off on revealing the sell price of our power stacks there. Fertilizer. Sure. Bread. Selling high end. You love to see that. Carp. The beetle with the interesting name. Grass. Sardine. Selling good. Rat fur. Regular copper ore. Regular diamond ore. Stone selling great, and we got another 6,000 to sell. That's 82k. Kale selling low end. Wheat, not good. Butterfly, not good. Meat sandwich selling good. And it really hurts me to do this, but stack of 2,600 coal selling low end, not good, but it's worth 5 grand. All right, so diamond. 548 to 560. Very, very good. We will absolutely take that. Let's sell that. That gets us to 4 million here, folks. Lovely. Now, this gold can either make or break us. If this is selling high end, we could probably get to 4.5 million. If it's selling low end, then they get a steal of a deal. It is selling pretty high end. Lovely. $678,000 there, folks. That gets us close to $5 million, and it's all going to come down to this power stack of iron. If it's selling high end, I believe it's $60. That's $600,000. Come on, iron. Let's go. Yes, it is selling high end here, folks. And what's a way to end the run? Let's go ahead and sell it. $605,000. And we are over the $5 million mark. Who saw that coming? I didn't. Did you? Because I know I did not. $5 million here, folks. Made just by mining ore. I mean, you saw my process. You saw how we did it. We just mined ore. That's all we did. Every single turn. Maximized bars. Got some good upgrades along the way. And here we are. Sitting at a $5 million sunset. So let's go ahead and end the day and end the run here. $750,000 does drop out of the bank, but it matters not here, folks. So let's look at some stats. Money earned, $6.59 million. We caught 6,100 fish. Does anybody recall the fish caught in the fishing run? Let me know. Money from fishes, $274,000. So they chipped in a little bit. We harvested almost 700 crops. Made $7,500 off of those crops. We spent 100K re-rolling. Made nothing from honey. We used the furnace 26,000 times. Built 371 buildings. Spent 33K at the store. Used up 51,000 energy, which is crazy. And survived 55 days. Fun run there. Fun run. That is going to be the sunset. That is going to be the exciting conclusion to the 8-week miner run here on another Farm Roguelike. So again, that was a recommendation by a commenter on the channel. You know, I do read all of your comments. I do see everything. So if you want to interact, let me know in the comment section. Like I said, what's the future for this game and this channel? I mean, I know it's a fun game that people like, for sure. We do have tarot cards kind of launching here soon, but you know, if I get in the right mood and if I get enough support and if I get enough comments asking for it, I can certainly consider doing another run. I've already got a few ideas, you know, like the chef or the wizard, right? Got a few ideas for another run here, but let me know. You can let me know by liking and commenting, right? If this particular video gets enough activity, right, likes and comments, I'll definitely consider doing another run. Otherwise, this is a fun series to maybe come back to once another Farm Roguelike Rebirth version is launched. I'm definitely going to be focusing some time on relaunching tarot cards here on the channel, with that update kind of coming very, very soon. So look forward to that. And, you know, frankly, stay tuned to the channel. We've got plenty of content all over this channel. Got a pretty broad range of games I'm playing. Let me know in the comments, you know, what games you like, what games you want to see, what genres you want to see. Just let me know. There's many ways to reach out. A YouTube comment works perfectly. So with that said, folks, I'm going to get on out of here, get working on something else. I do hope you enjoyed the run, though, and thank you so much for your viewership. For those of you that followed along the entire series, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. You are the true MVPs, not the gold bars, but you. And I just appreciate your viewership and comments and just engagement with this channel so much. Like I said, I'm a new content creator here. I've only been doing this for like 3-4 months. Yeah, about 4 months now, 4 or 5 months. And it's been awesome. It's been a wonderful experience, and that's because of awesome people like you. So there's many ways to show your support. The best way to show your support is just to drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you are not, and let me know how I'm doing. Right? I'm not resistant to feedback, right? Like, I accept all feedback, so let me know either good or bad, kind of how I'm doing. I'd love to hear from you. So that's it, folks. I'm wrapping this one up. Thank you so much. May the sun set on the 8-week miner run. Name our empire for us. We'll be catching you in the next video here, folks. Thanks a lot.